Project MKUltra, a controversial CIA experiment. Project MKUltra was a covert CIA program launched during the Cold War, shrouded in secrecy, and aimed at exploring mind control techniques. At its core, MKUltra was a series of experiments that targeted unsuspecting individuals, often without their consent, in the name of national security. It was a tale of human vulnerability, exploited by power, where the trust placed in institutions was violated in unimaginable ways. Imagine being someone like Paul, a soldier returning home from the Korean War, struggling with nightmares and a fractured sense of self. The government promised him treatment for his trauma. He was sent to a specialized clinic where the doctors assured him he'd receive cutting-edge therapy. Desperate for relief, he trusted them. What Paul didn't know was that he wasn't just a patient. He was an unwitting subject in a dark experiment. Doctors administered LSD to Paul, telling him it would help him confront his fears. Instead, it plunged him into terrifying hallucinations, blurring his grasp on reality. He was strapped to a bed for hours, his mind bombarded by repetitive recorded messages designed to break him down and rebuild him. Sometimes the recordings told him he was loved. Other times, they tore at his self-worth with phrases like, "You are nothing." The process, known as psychic driving, was intended to erase his personality and replace it with something more controllable. Paul's sessions became increasingly brutal. Electroconvulsive therapy at levels far beyond what was considered safe left him disoriented and forgetful. He started losing pieces of himself, his childhood memories, the faces of his loved ones, even his ability to form coherent thoughts. His identity, once vibrant and full, was reduced to fragments. What Paul didn't know was that Project MKUltra wasn't just targeting soldiers. It reached into psychiatric hospitals, prisons, and even universities. People like Mary, a single mother seeking help for her depression, found themselves subjected to similarly inhumane treatments. They trusted doctors who saw them not as people, but as tools to achieve the CIA's goals. The emotional toll on these individuals was profound. Many left the experiments broken, unable to reclaim the lives they once had. Families were left to piece together what had happened, often without answers, as the program was hidden behind layers of classified files. When MKUltra was exposed in the 1970s, it sent shockwaves across the world. The public learned about the betrayal of trust, the violation of human rights, and the suffering of countless individuals used as guinea pigs in a government program. Survivors spoke out, their voices trembling with pain and anger. They wanted answers, accountability, and recognition of what they had endured. MKUltra isn't just a story about secret experiments. It's a reminder of the consequences of unchecked power. It's about people like Paul and Mary, whose lives were forever altered by a program that disregarded their humanity in the pursuit of control. Their stories serve as a warning to never let institutions sacrifice individuals in the name of ambition, no matter how noble the justification may seem. Follow for more.